Every day in the United States, more than 3 women are murdered by their husbands or boyfriends. And not only women, children as well, innocent children.
So domestic violence is abuse coming from a person of intimate partner, could be a marriage, could be somebody who lives together, could be dating partners. The different kinds can be verbal, emotional, mental, and then physical, of course, and sexual. And one of the biggest things that most people don't know about is it is the financial abuse that actually keeps victims trapped the most.
The domestic violence that I experienced was very horrific. It was very traumatizing. It's a fight for your life. And it was a very, very scary time, a dark time, and a wake-up call also. The hardest part was I knew that I had a 9-month-old baby. And so having to leave his father, that was not easy because I was thinking about my son, even though the danger was present for the child as well as myself. It's not about just the mother or the father, but children, innocent children, are often injured or murdered.
Victims will leave their abuser or go back believing that things can get better. Each time you go back, your chances of dying in the process increases. And then you have to consider the fact too, if you have children, that you are taking your children to safety and back to harm, safety and back to harm. And all the time this is very traumatic for children as well. It in itself is causing more harm to your children. But in general, if your abuser is threatening to kill you, if your abuser has ever pulled a gun, a knife, or strangled you, that is your clue that it is way past time to go, that you are definitely in danger.
The standout moment was I was shot twice with a .38 in my stomach and in my back. And I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I could have died. I was given up to die by the doctors. And so that was a very, very horrific and frightening experience. I was in so much pain. I arrived at the hospital. I had gone into shock. And I knew that I was in so much pain, going in and out of consciousness. I was laying on the table, asking the Lord to just let me die.
The YWCA Central Virginia does amazing things to help survivors move into being empowered and overcoming the vicious lifestyle that they have led that left so much damage behind.
I learned about the YWCA because they are a staple in the community. They have been in the community for years, and I knew that I could go to them because they welcome you with open arms, and there are people there that also can relate to your story.
Whenever someone leaves our program, our goal is to help that person to become empowered, to know that what I've been through is legitimate, that what I've experienced wasn't my fault, that they are on their path to starting to heal and recover from all the abuse that they have endured, and just to feel like now I have hope. That's what we want victims to leave our programs, knowing there is hope.
Okay, I have moved from surviving to thriving by becoming a local author. I'm able to share my story, to relate, to reach out, to give back, to help others. I also have a nonprofit ministry which gives food and clothing. And hopefully in the future we will be able to house people, that are homeless because of, leaving an abusive situation.
By the time that someone has been perfectly groomed to be the victim of someone, there is little to no self-esteem left. So I would say in the process of moving from survivor to thriver, one of the things that we really need to increase is your self-esteem, and to also help you to be able to love yourself again. So the YWCA Domestic Violence Prevention Program is available. All our services are available 24 hours a day. That's a 24-hour hotline that is available to anyone, family, friends, or victims who want to call our hotline number and just talk about resources and what's available and safety plan. Our shelter is actually open 24 hours a day. That means we do intakes 24 hours a day, helping families who are fleeing abusive lifestyles at home who need to come to safety.